What up? What up? What up? Yeah, what's good with y'all, man? So, as you see, Young Thug, he delivered. Um, we was all waiting on Slime season 3, and this whole mixtape series, I kind of got put on by you guys. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I wasn't always. Young Thug was one of the artists that took me quite a while to get used to his whole mystique about him. You know, of course, he had the song Stoner, Danny Glover, and I thought those songs was cool, but I didn't think that he would reach the masses the way he have, you know, over the last couple of years or whatever. But you know, him and Gucci kind of did they projects together. I thought that was dope. 1017 Thug series was kind of ill, and to me, that's how you kind of do a mixtape series. And like I stated before, he actually was rapping like where you can hear him. He was coherent. And I'm like, why he didn't stick to this shit? And definitely could tell the Lil Wayne influence. Speed up, you know, we get to a couple projects, you know, then we hit, you know, Barter Six, which was a dope project, you know, whether you admit it or not, it was dope. Then we get to the Slime series where me hearing the projects, I've never heard some of the, you know, I guess it was leaked songs that he just put out, but a lot of them I never heard. Like I said, I wasn't really up on, you know, his music like that, but I thought that was fair. Between 1 and 2, I kind of like 1 more, you know what I mean? 2 was cool too, you dig? I went back and, you know, listened to him. 2 kind of edged more over 1, but I was waiting for Slime Season 3, but as you know now it's called I'm Up. So we don't have to talk about the whole Twitter shit with him and Future. We already know what that's about. I mean, it ain't really picking sides. Do they sound similar? Not really. They kind of make the same music, if you want to call it that. But basically, they both was supposed to drop their album today, which is the 5th. And I think that built a lot of hype, and that was pretty dope. But at the same time, one delivered, one didn't. Future shit got pushed back to the 6th, whatever the case may be. But we did get Young Thug Project, and it's only 9 songs. Now I was disappointed in that. I was more disappointed because it's like it's supposed to be a mixtape, but then they put it on, you know, iTunes, and it's just like it was on that Piff, it was on live mixtapes, it was on Spinnerilla, like everything. But I think a lot of people was getting mad because they couldn't download it. So I think that's the catch. I don't know if now you can download it, but I think they wanted people to pay for it. I mean, it's 9 records, like $6-7. Who gives a shit? I bought it. And I kind of was surprised at how dope it was. You know, it was pretty different. Features, you got Quavo, Lil Durk on there twice, Trouble, Rallo, Duke, Offset, Solo Lucci, Young Butter, Dara, and Dolly. Now it opens up with F Cancer. This was a song everybody was like, "Yo, you gotta check it out. It's dope." It's basically a tribute to Boosie featuring Quavo. I definitely thought I finally heard it. It was a good song. I'm definitely waiting for that video. I think the video will kind of, you know, hype up the music because with Young Thug, in my personal opinion, his videos kind of hype up the songs more for me. I like visuals to go with the songs, but moving on, it was a great song. I didn't really think Quavo had that solid of a verse. It just seemed like it was, you know, there and gone, but the beat was on point. Definitely liked the melodicness of the song, and it was great. Now we get into track 2, My Boys featuring Trouble, Rallo, and Lil Durk. This is my fucking joint. I've been listening to this shit all fucking day. Like, the minute I heard this shit, I was like, he got one. You know what I mean? It just crazy. You dig? Dirk came on there, and that was surprising that he actually worked with him twice on this project. You know, everybody did their thing, but I still feel like this is what I think. Young Thug should have held this song by itself. He should have had no features on it. I think it definitely would have showed um, that he doesn't need to be an artist that always need to have a feature on it to make it, you know, better. Because honestly, his verse is what basically to me was better of the song. Everybody else was okay, but I would have wished that this song was saved personally for him. Going into For My People featuring Duke, definitely a smooth track. Definitely like the melodicness of it. You know what I mean? He does what he does. Some people say he's incoherent as fuck. You can't understand him. But if you definitely take time to listen to it, it's just a jamming song. It is what it is. Getting into King Troop, another tribute record to, I'm guessing, to somebody that he knew, an OG or a homeboy he grew up with. That song was definitely dope. You know, I liked the smoothness of it. I thought the beat was cool. And, you know, his little flow that he uses, you know, whether you say it's from Wayne or from Future or whoever, you know, I thought that was on point. Going into Riding featuring Lil Durk, this shit is a slapper. That shit dumbass slap. You know what I mean? Honestly, these two on this record kind of complemented each other because we know Drake does the whole auto tune melodic type shit, and I think that in the future they're gonna be doing a lot of more music together. You can just hear it. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you seen a Lil Durk and Young Thug mixtape. But going on to Hercules, feature produced my bad by Metro Boomin. This was a song that was originally I think a single for Slime Season 3. It's been out, it ain't new. You know, I never really checked it out like that. It's cool, you know, it's not bad. But it was around the time promo for SS3, understanding I don't think it was for High Tunes, but it was a fair song. Then we get into Special with Offset and Solo Lucci. I don't know why, but the flow Young Thug used, the way it's like harmonized, did Future kind of have that? For some reason, I'm listening to it. I'm like, why does this remind me of a Future song? I can't put my finger on it, what song it is, but it just that reminds me of Future for some reason. But other than that, I just thought the song was okay. I definitely thought that Rihanna line was pretty ill, though. I was like, wow, that's pretty dope. Even my girl, like, did he just say Rihanna? I was like, yeah, that shit crazy, but go figure. Breadwinner featuring Young Butter, that shit banging. The beat, everything about that song is dope as fuck. You know what I mean? Nothing bad to say about it. And the last track, Family featuring Dora Dolly, it's okay. You know what I mean? But overall, I've been listening to this shit all day. I just got done listening to it if I did this review, so I could say I heard this shit about 6 times. I think that's a lot coming from me for a Young Thug project. You know what I mean? Because I didn't even listen to Barter 6 like that. I listened to that shit probably 4 times up to the point to before I reviewed it, but that shit go. I give it 4 out of 5. It's basically 9 records, like EP basically. I like 7 of the joints. Beats, that's a 4 as well. Not bad, you know what I mean? I still feel like this is smart and strategic because he didn't overfill the project with just filler records. You feel me? Because you know how sometimes that some records will get passed because of whatever reasons, but then they throw them on a tape anyway, and you will like it based on it not. Like, you know what I mean? It can be a tad bit annoying, but the beat it carried over to where it's like, okay, that's cool, whatever. You'll let it play in rotation. But I'm glad he kept it to 9 records. It would have been dope if he would have put 10 on it. Could have been a LP, but at the end of the day, Young Thug, I'm a no more, Slime Season 3, I guess. I still feel like he should in the future do Slime Season 3 because his fans, I know y'all want to hear it, but this is what I thought. I fuck with it. Of course, y'all gonna talk shit in the comments. Half y'all didn't like it. Half y'all don't fuck with Young Thug. So I'm anticipating that most of those comments will get deleted. Anybody that actually enjoyed the project, has some songs in here that you like, let me know which ones you fucked with. And if you didn't fuck with it, let me know why without being a dick. You dig? Other than that, I'm out of here. I think I'll probably do weird shit next. Who knows? One.